Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Say may be a short stream, it may not. But we are playing some Minecraft. I said we would. Just opening up my chat here. Give me a second. There we go. Got that all open. Sorry about it. What were we doing? That's not it. Oh yeah, extending the base. That's what we were doing. So I had fucked up. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and empty my inventory first here. Go ahead and grab all the copper. See, I thought no, I had a system. I did. It's over here. I got a lot of dirt. Got some more of that there. Just grab everything we can here. It's good. Alright, keep the last 59 in here. That way I always have some cobble on me. It's nighttime, we better sleep. Javelin. I got an axe. Should be the only thing that was stopping me. Just gonna grab. Oh, that one's not doing very well. Only 2 logs from that whole V. Like I said, I've got to have some kind of recessive gene in there. Alright, I've got to look at these and figure out what to do here. I mean, this is just better than most of these. Let's move on to the next sea over here now. Our goal is perfect 10s, if y'all forgot what we were doing here. I know it's been a while since we last played. So, no biggie if y'all forgot what the goal was. So we're gonna get rid of that carrot. I know these were the closest to being perfect 10s across the board here. But we're gonna get rid of that one. Alright, carrots. And go on the wall here. Alright, let's go outside and... No, let's go fix my tools first. Alright, that's that tool bench I need, and I need stone. Oh yeah, it's not a Tinker's Shield, I forgot. You know, I had all that dirt on me because I was filling all this in. Damn. Whatever, I think I filled in to where I needed to. Looking at it here. Just gotta keep doing this here. Try and keep a semblance of a pattern. Fix that log as we get to it. Oh, and if anyone is curious, yes, my mouth still hurts like hell. It actually went up too high when we were filling all this in. That sucks. Just a little bit, but it does suck. Well, we're gonna go from the corner first. While I'm making sure this is done right at least. All of these are done wrong. I'm just realizing I've only done 3 and I was supposed to be doing 4. That sucks. Yeah, I'd forgotten we had done an expanded design here. Alright, well, we'll just have to work with it here. Yeah, we'll just go 2 up for now. Alrighty then. Gotta dig out a little bit more here. Just keep going up slowly. For now, we don't want to open up the basement till we actually have this done. Yeah, that'll be a good height for us. Now, why'd that place like that? Oh, we gotta poke over the edge here. Nope, we have to jump down. Just a little bit out of reach. And that's just me a little bit out of wood again. Break that block. Alright, yep. I suppose for now we will take this wall all the way up. I see no reason not to. So how's everyday's day been? Like I said yesterday, I'm not going to try and bring all of my stress into today's video. So I'm just not trying to. One more up. did try and go out job hunting today, and that did not work out very well. Also applied for food stamps, which is weird because I never expected to be somebody that actually had to ask for help. It is a little weird to me. Oh, carrots and stuff are done again. Let's go check and see the new seeds we got. That's better. It's better. I think overall those are worse. We'll replace those. Alright, let's take a look at these. 9, 10, 10. It gets rid of my growth. But it does bring the overall number of everything up a little bit. Alright, we're gonna get rid of that one. Well, that was the right decision or not, I'm really not sure. We're just gonna replace that one. Alright, let's do potatoes. Alright, well, I want to replace that one. Yeah, we'll replace that one. Whoops. So ideally, we're gonna have. Oh, I made a cop roastery again. It's a fairly good one too with that. Oh yeah, I've got all the other stuff to go on here still. Alright, we can put the potatoes in the potatoes. I got to check the bees and go to sleep. That was a bad bee. Yep, that was a bad bee. I'd love to make some more of those, but I gotta go out and find a beehive to actually get a queen. Some of these have a new seed already. We'll check the new ones. one just sucks. Get everything up to just a higher standard. That way it makes it easier for it to hopefully mutate the way I want. This is a downgrade in mutativity, but we're gonna change it over. That way we can get a better overall stat count. One, 4, 3, 3. We'll do that there too. Alright, let's go outside. Seems like that could be a bad idea right now. Reaper. Aggravating. And I had a follow-up call from my dentist that really, really pissed me off. Their follow-up call was, you know, we really probably didn't have to pull the tooth. Upon further inspection, it looks like the problem was next to the tooth on the inner gum and not under it. So they pulled a tooth and they didn't even fucking have to. And that was the icing on my cake for pissing me off. Because I've got big fucking teeth. I mean, I went and I tested. I can put a penny between that molar and my next one. I have really big fucking teeth. Not to mention how hard it was for them to get it out because my molar had 5 fucking roots. Normally a molar has 1 or 2 roots. I had 5. All of my teeth are really hard to get out. So now I've got, now I'm missing a tooth that I didn't have to be missing in the first place. And I'm incredibly pissed off about it. So yeah, that's about where that's at. Not happy at fucking all now. How did... That's how that worked. Ah, it's still connected, I see. Never mind. But yeah, that's a... I want to say that basically made my day today. Because forget trying to calm down and not being aggravated. Nope, that went out the window. Found a leather tunic off of that zombie. Uh... But otherwise, today was alright, and two's alright. Gonna take a long time trying to get used to not having this tooth. I want my tool. But yeah, I have decided I'm never going back to a dentist again. Because if they're gonna pull a fucking tooth, only to sit there and tell me later, you know, we didn't actually have to pull that. Turns out the problem was right here. It's fucking ridiculous. I will just deal with my own fucking teeth like I always have before. Hell, I damn near would have been happier if he just didn't fucking tell me. But by law, they had to tell me they fucked up. If that accounts for anything, I guess. But boy, it does not make it any better. Just slowly expanding this now. That's not what I meant to do. Damn. Tired. You know, it's gonna be easier if I do that. Don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. Gonna make a dark corridor, but whoops. That doesn't break stone. That's gonna make a dark corridor, probably spawn some mobs in there. but it should be the fastest way of clearing that out. Just top that up. Yeah, I figured it would spawn something in here. I just didn't think I'll be able to get back fast enough. Some gravel. Suppose I should just go all the way over to the wall if I'm gonna do it. I don't know, this should be fine, we'll find out. It was not indeed fine. Nope, it was not. It went further than it was supposed to. Well, shit. How far back is that? Still right there. Alright, our guy is hungry. I don't know why I launched that javelin. Just roll over with the mouse click, I guess. Alright, so we go all the way over here. Alright, I will do that. My inventory is full. Oh well, we'll take all this stuff as soon as we finish breaking all this stuff. Yep, different sizes here. use up all of my wood first, and I'll unlock another, whatchamacallit here, another inventory slot. Same with that wood, that gets another slot. Still not enough to hold everything now. Alright. Let's see here. Do a little bit of upgrade. Or not upgrade, maintenance. Fill up another box with dirt. Because apparently I just have a lot of dirt. Alright, go ahead and put any of these other things we have on us in here away. I killed some zombies. What about this? Anything else here? Yeah, we got a stick we don't need. There we go. We'll go ahead and throw the copper in there as well. Alright, let's no, we still gotta go down there and pick up the rest of the blocks we left on the ground. Then we'll go ahead, check the bees, go to sleep. But otherwise, we are more or less done. We just need to take these stairs, move them back. That was another shitty harvest. Which tells me that these bees just suck. I've gotta work towards getting iron and gold and getting that analyzer made. Now, how did you get in? Whoa, F7, right? There's somewhere you can spawn in here? Not that I'm seeing. We'll work on here in a minute. Yeah, they're right over there. They shouldn't be able to get down in here, though. Should be able to. Oh, one of them did. Which means the rest are going to. He had a big weapon. Alright, well, zombies are gone. Alright, let's go ahead and cut this all the way down. Fortunately, I don't have a fast way to do this. just gonna have to deal with it. Damn. Alright, got that row. I'd love to use one of the vein mines on this, but they go all the way through into the next wall then. But what about if I use a small one? That worked. I didn't think it would. Alright, we want shapeless. We didn't want shapeless because I forgot that there's other things in the way here. Yeah, I forgot that this goes down too. A little bit of a mistake there. Forgot I filled in the whole area with this. Should have put 2 and 2 together. Alright, let's disconnect it from the ground before we do that. Okay, gotta go and fix my tools again. My guy's also getting hungry here. Now I've basically got to disconnect this wall. Oh, it's still got dirt and floor to get rid of here. Get rid of these last 2 pieces of dirt. Like I said, it's just time to remove the wall after that. It's going to be the best way of doing this. Yeah, we'll just do that. Works for me. Because all these pieces of wood need to come up too. we can change this to small tunnel. And that's going to be how we get rid of everything above us. Which is going to throw off our lighting. It is what it is. Just gotta work my way down here. Well, damn. That dirt buffer stopped me from doing what I want. Alright, I need logs right here. Yeah, I need to go into this corner, get it sorted. Alright. Not sure how I want to do this. Well, I obviously want the steps to stay wherever they originally were. That's what we'll do. We'll just keep them where they were. Well, I didn't do that. That's about where I need it to be. Alright, there we go, that's the shape I needed. Now we gotta get back to cutting this down. So that part is easy. This part is easy. That part is less easy. What do I think is going to be the easiest way of doing this? Large tunnel. No, I forgot there's not floor there. I wanted to break my storages, so I couldn't follow through with that one. Okay. Let's go fix my tools, finish cutting that up, and then we should be done with the expansion. As funny as it is, I think this is going to be easier to break it by adding blocks. Then I'll be able to just do a tunnel. There we go. Now we can go back to shapeless. I picked up a crafting table along the way. Means I broke something I didn't mean to. Alright. There we go. Oops, up too high. F7. Anything in here? There's a spot right there. That appears to be it, though. Just dodging skeleton arrows and taking fall damage. We need what? 3 pieces still? Alright. Rebuild the floor. Well, some of the floors we built. For now, we'll put that there. Go ahead and put some torches on the ones we can get to. Which is not actually many. I can't reach most of these because there's no floor. Let's put all the extra whatchamacallit in there. Dirt. Granite is full, so we've got to go in here now as well. Got anything else on us? We have another head. Always getting ahead in life. Just gonna take these 4 stacks, make that to the cobble I need. Oh, we got nothing there. I forgot I haven't gone double thickness everywhere yet like I was supposed to. Damn. Oh, I'll do the rest later. I just need to get the floor covered for now. No. It's an idea, but I don't know if I like it. We'll certainly save on materials, though. Instead of doing 2 full block, I could do half block. Tempting. Yeah, just keep it full block, that's extra work. It would save on materials, but that's it. Look-wise, it wouldn't change much. Hope I don't get dry socket. Apparently that's a problem that I can have with extraction. Never had one. I never had a tooth extracted before because I've always taken care of my teeth. But apparently that's something I've got to look out for. And if I get it, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Because like I said, turns out they didn't even have to pull my tooth. I'm never gonna let that go. I know damn sure that I did more than just chew them out over the phone. I chewed out technically I chewed out a nurse. You know damn well the dentist wasn't gonna call me and tell me he fucked up. He had one of his dentist assistants. I don't think they're actually called nurses. I think they're called something else. Call me. If he would have just listened to me, we would have gone that way. But no, he had to know better than me. Only to turn out not to know better than me. He was just going by his chart that said, well, that temporary filling was put in 2 years ago. It's only supposed to last 6 months. And the tooth's probably rotten. And the tooth wasn't rotten. It's gonna bother me for probably the rest of my life because now I ain't got that fucking tooth. I'm probably gonna repeat this story 100,000 times throughout my life just because I'm pissed the fuck off about it. It would be one thing if it was one of my front teeth. I don't care if I looked like a buck-tooth hillbilly. I needed that damn molar. It was literally the most important molar in my mouth because it's the one I use. Alright, let's look at these seeds. Yeah, you're just not better than anything. You just suck all around. 3 10s. That's probably better than just about all of my seeds in it. Yeah. We'll get rid of that one. I forgot to place crop sticks for the carrots, so they didn't do anything. Beetroot's already made another one. That one, that one is both better and not. carrots did something now. 998. Get rid of this one. Potatoes did something again already. But it's a bad mix. Okay, I've got 5 dried logs left. Okay, we made more seeds again here. That's just a shitty seed. Next time this fills up, we're gonna move it. Alright. Well, I already did that again. Wheat's almost to our perfect 10. Almost. And once we get one of these perfect 10 seeds, we can clone it. This is just better than this one over here. Alright, let's move that now. Over to there. 1, 2, 3. Realistically, I'd want to move the whole farm back. Yeah, realistically, I want to move the whole farm back. let's go to sleep. Let me design this. So what about if I just do a bigger farm? Do a little 5x5 plot instead. I mean, I could. Nothing's stopping me. Water will reach that far. I need to go and fix this down here. That should be enough of that. Question is, do I need a 5x5? I don't think so. Especially because I'm going to be getting all the gain upgrades on all of these. I mean, I'm going to get multiple per piece. No, I'm actually not going to take that. That's not a very good upgrade. Or not really an upgrade at all, actually. We're going to replace that. Yeah, we're going to get all them gain upgrades on all of these eventually. So 373. Or I mean 733. What something. They're numbers and stuff. I can't wrap my words around it. Yeah, that was really hard getting that sentence out of there. Ooh, 8, 10, 10. That's the other problem I've had. Missing that molar, I keep fumbling my words. Turns out I use that molar as a backboard for a lot of my general speaking. My tongue keeps trying to go that way to pronounce certain letters, and it just keeps falling between the molar because it's such a large fucking gap. Like I said, I put a penny in my mouth, and I can fit a penny into that hole. Fucking sideways. That is a big ass molar. But yeah, thanks to that I keep fumbling my words now. So I can harvest the corners. I think these need to be fully grown to germinate over here. So we need to make a better Caprosia seed. That's also just a bad seed. Eight, 7, 9. Alright, let's do some stuff and some things here. Yeah, we don't need that big a farm. We just don't. It'll be one thing if these were normal farms. I can only expect a couple per harvest, but I get more per harvest than what I need. Alright, let's get the water through here. Okay, now I should just need some dirt. I think I've got all my dirt in a box over here. Not that box. This one? Yes. That was preparing for expansion on this farm, either way. Like I said, I'm just moving a lot of this stuff over a block. Do I have any reason to leave that open? No, I can just fill it in. Actually, that one could have stayed. Go ahead and place these blocks. Let's go ahead and move just some of this. And I don't know why I dug some of these up. Oh, you shit. Alright, that is a great looking seed. I'm just trying to think about how I want to do this here. Obviously I want that done there. I want this seed over here. Which one of these is better? Arguably you. That one's gone. Alright, now we'll just move all of these over again. Then we do more or less the same thing right here to the beets. I don't know why I displaced those. It's not what I meant to do. Suppose we'll put one rich soil right here. Alright, now let's look at the rest of these. Alright, so obviously we're gonna want... I forgot to dig up all of these. That's not what I meant by dig up. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. That's basically threes all across the board there. So we want this seed instead. We want these two seeds as well. We're just gonna scrap this seed. Alright, we got one in here. How's it look? It kinda sucks. Actually, it really sucks to be honest. So this is just one of them plants that has recessive genes. Because all those sucked. Alright, I actually don't need any of these pieces here. Fuck that. Up, out of cobble. Mostly out of cobble in there too. Hopefully that's enough for everything I need over here. I'm not adding a whole lot, it's mostly just moving stuff over. But I am using up a little bit. We've got another new one here. That one is better. The question is, which one is it best of? I will replace that one. And we're just not going to move the copper osea right now. I'm not too pressed about it. We'll take that seed. This seed, this seed, and this seed. There, we got carrots moved over to their new spot. And if I ever need more farmland, we will just be expanding out to the right. But I plan to just have about 9 plots in here of what I need. Said I expect to have to expand at some point out that way. I'm just not sure how much. I've got to see what max gain actually looks like. Let's work on torches really quick. Yeah, I really should fix that, huh? The water needs to flow where it's supposed to go. Alright, the water is now where it's supposed to be. It is raining. Oh, there went my pickaxe. That's a little unfortunate. I can use this thing. but it just works a little bit slower. Like I said, I'm not messing with the coprosi right now, so it's just going to stay there like that. I will move it later. I don't want it to bleed over into the other fields and drown them. Had to be careful there. There we go. That can go too. Alright, let's work on moving over our next set of seeds here. The potatoes. So yes, we want that potato. Now which one of these do we want? Buy the 310s. Yeah. Confused with where that other seed went there for a minute. And we deem you to be the bad seed. Like I said, very, very much recessive here. One time we'll get a good one, the next one every single thing will be a step lower. And you didn't germinate at all, you just cloned. It don't matter if I stomp out that crop, I can pick it back up. Or not to pick it back up, I can re-rake it. I don't have anything in here. I need to go make sure I didn't destroy a bunch of torches by flooding all that. I destroyed at least one. That was the wrong 7. It's 7 on the keyboard, not F7. Well, let's try like right there. Did I get both spots? Yes. Okay, we can take that. Put the javelin back down there. That up. These can be my planting blocks here. germinated again. Let's take a look. No, just worse all around again, really. Top roasty is going to be hard to get a good seed on, I'm thinking. That is really good, actually. That was a very, very good roll. We only, we got 3 10s out of that. This one's all a 9, that has a 10, and that has a 10. But it was a improvement of every stat. That's good. That was a really good roll. I can't complain about that one. We're on the final stretch here. Only need that last point in fertility. So for beetroots, mutativity it just might be my imagination here, but it seems like it's a recessive gene. Because it doesn't want to improve ever. But the other stuff does improve. We're not going to take that. We need to get mutativity up. Huh, it made a carrot. Not a very good one either. Alright. Only place should be is up. Everything is now 10, 10, 10, 9. So I'm just waiting on that last bit now. Alright, let's take all the copper out of here. Oh yeah, 15. Ooh, almost jumped right onto my crops. That would have been bad. Alright, well, I think my mouth has hit its limit. I know I already didn't talk very much this episode, but it does kind of hurt. Well, it actually really hurts. And like I said, I am just in general kind of pissed off with the whole situation. I mean, at that point, they shouldn't have even called and told me. I mean, I get that it's their legal obligation. They have to tell me they fucked up. But telling me they fucked up isn't going to bring my molar back. That's just lifelong damage now. So I'm not very happy with that. Ain't not much. There is not much. By not much, I mean there's nothing I can do about it. If I really got hard pressed, I could try and sue. I don't have the money to fucking sue a doctor's office. That's a losing battle anyways. But it's not like it's a big thing, it's just a molar. But damn, that sucks. Alright, but since I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, I haven't talked about it because I didn't want to. But we've got that link, and it'll be in the description of my videos. It's a buy me a coffee link if anybody wants to support me in any way, shape, or form that's not just watching my videos. Although, if I'm going to be honest, instead of doing that, I would prefer if you just shared my channel around and helped it grow. But that is an alternative. Then we gotta do this one.
Put down your silver
Judge.
spoon and watch this.
Same as always. You received a reward from Minecraft. I like that. That's cool. Let me figure out how to do this quick. Because I was streaming it. I guess I'll redeem this Twitch cape I got after. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna end the video here. Hope everyone has a good day, good night, and a good life. And take it easy out there, y'all.